All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to the two fighters. We fight here 5 by 3-minute rounds. We do it at the light heavyweight division. Introducing to you first, standing across in the blue corner, wearing the blue trunks, he weighed in officially 79 kilos. From the Gold Coast, trained out of the Hood Gym, his professional record, 5 fights, 2 wins, 1 big win by way of knockout, and the 3 losses. This is Thomas Wilkins. And his opponent standing across in the red corner. He wears the white and yellow trunks. He weighed in officially 79.2 kilos. From the Gold Coast, he's trained out of the Matrix Boxing Gym by Stephen Ng and Warren Coots. He brings to the ring a professional fight record, 1 fight for 1 draw. Give it up, this is Ryan Lamont. Referee.
Well, this is the second part of our fight night tonight. It is the first of the pro boxing fights between Ryan Lamont and Thomas Wilkins over 4 by 3-minute rounds. This one should be an entertaining one as Lamont starts fast and starts to the body, trying to measure out with that long, rangy left hand of his. Wilkins, the stockier of the fighter, the shorter and the stockier in the blue trunks. Very little crafty move there from Ryan Lamont as he tries to work his way closer to his opponent to throw his better shots, and measuring out once again with that long jab of his. Mixing it up between the body and the head is Lamont. Wilkins is missing with the right hook there. Oh, catches him on the way in, does Wilkins. Lamont, the more active of the two fighters so far. There's a good hook there from Lamont. Mixing it up very well in these early stages. To the body and to the head. As Lamont throws 3 and 4 shots, but there's the receipt there from Wilkins. It was a good right hand. Very willing, both boys, in these opening 1.5 minutes. They come close together, both boys. It's getting a little bit scrappy, but when they're fighting at distance, they fight well. There's a good shot there once again from Ryan Lamont as he marches forward with his punches. Wilkins, 2 good shots over the top. Both having their moments in this opening round. The first of 5. And this one, the opening pro bout. Cobra-like jab of Lamont again, and a good right hand from Lamont as well. Digging away in the grapples there, and big right hand from Wilkins. This is a seesawing opening round as both boys having their moments, but Lamont throwing the more ammunition and scoring now at will with his opponent's back to the ropes. 30 seconds to go in this opening round. It's been an entertaining one. Plenty of punches thrown like the previous corporate bouts. That jab's a winner for Lamont as he stumbles his opponent. He's back to the ropes, and that's exactly where he doesn't want to be because he gets caught with a big right hand there. Lamont starting to close in on his opponent, just getting worn there for a back of the head shot. But Lamont really stamping his authority in this opening round. A really good ending there from Ryan Lamont. This one being fought over 5 by 3 minutes. As we can see some of the replays of the first round. Both boys had their moment, but it was that man in the yellow, Lamont, with the better shots. It all started off his lead jab, keeping it very long at the start, but then as he got more comfortable and he started to close that distance, that right hand started to find a home as well. But Wilkins definitely had his moments as well. You can see good combination there from Lamont. Big right hand there from Lamont. closing out that first round in style. Ryan Lamont having his second fight. He's had one fight so far for one draw, so looking to get his first win tonight, whereas Thomas Wilkins, he's had 5 bouts so far for 2 wins and 3 losses. Even though he doesn't have the prettiest of records, he's fought some of Australia's upcoming talents. People like Jack Bowen, Josh Fredrickson, Jack Gipp. So those fights will definitely put him in good stead tonight for this challenge, but Lamont, once again, finding a home for that right hand. Good jab to the body and then jab to the head for Lamont as he tries to rock his opponent. Wilkins trying to close that distance, but those straight shots are paying dividends for Lamont. Straight down the barrel, scoring every time. That jab, once again, rocking the head back as he's got his opponent in trouble. He's back to the ropes, and that's exactly where he doesn't want to be, Wilkins. He's getting punched at will now as Lamont tries to bully his opponent to where he wants him to be, and that's exactly where he's got him now with his back to the ropes. That right eye of Wilkins starting to close up, is heavily marked up already, and it's from that shot there, that straight jab, that's causing all the damage. Both boys throwing plenty of punches, but definitely the more is coming from that man in yellow and white, Ryan Lamont. Both boys' fatigue starting to set in here in the second round. There's a minute 20 to go left in the second round, but they've started fast. Both boys throwing plenty of punches, especially that man in yellow, Ryan Lamont. Wilkins comes forward with his own shots. Good uppercut there, landing the mark, but there was a good turn there from Lamont and catching him with 2 more times and 3 times from Lamont. Really good performance so far from Lamont as he keeps it long. That's when he keeps it the best. When he's nice and long, he's catching him at the end of his punch every single time, and he's really pouring on the pressure now in this second round with 30 seconds to go. Once again, that's exactly where Wilkins doesn't want to be. He's a sitting duck right there. His head's very high. His defense is quite low. And look at that straight jab once again, Cobra-like, just snapping the head back of Wilkins. Good uppercut in close from Wilkins. Oh, big right hand from Wilkins. That was a good little moment there for him. The second round comes to an end. As we can see some replays, predominantly a Ryan Lamont round as he hurt his opponent a few times throughout that second round. He's got the full artillery of shots here to the body, to the head. Wilkins, he's willing though. Caught him with a good uppercut at the end. As we kick off round 3, and it starts fast once again, and Wilkins come out with a point to prove here because he started very fast, hit him with a couple of right hands, but there's the receipt from Lamont. He's turned him and given his fair share back and rocked the head back of Wilkins. A really good opening 20 seconds of this third round. Both boys come out to stamp their authority in this round. Both probably got instructions from the corner that you've got to start winning these rounds, especially Wilkins. As that Cobra-like jab once again comes out from Lamont. Oh, 2 and 3 shots there from Lamont. Oh, and finishing to the head, to the body. Lamont, he's having a field day here. And that's where he needs to be. He's got to keep it long. He holds all those advantages. He's the taller of the 2 opponents. And those straight shots are his best, no doubt. Both boys, a big jab once again, rocking the head back of Wilkins. Definitely his best shot as Wilkins tries to close the distance. That's what he's going to do. But when he closes the distance, he's got to come forward with punches, not just close the distance and do nothing. Oh, left hook, right uppercut, both hitting the mark for Lamont. It's a really good round for Lamont. Once again, trying to hit to the body to lower the guard so he can finish to the head. And 3, 4, 5 shots there from Lamont once again. He's starting to feel the pinch, Wilkins. He's the more experienced of the fighters, but looks like Ryan Lamont's the fresher of the two. Wilkins trying to stay in close, and that's where he needs to be because he's the shorter of the two fighters, so he needs to stay as close as he can to his opponent so he can get his better shots off. But Lamont, that jab, look at that, 2, 3, 4 shots. Wilkins comes forward with the left hook, just missing the mark. That was a good shot there from Wilkins. Uppercut, body shot there, Lamont. He's got every punch in the book. As a bit of claret comes out. It's 4 shots and that's enough. The referee's seen enough. It was just a sitting duck there at times. And Lamont scores the knockout victory, and rightly so, because it was all going one way towards the end there. A really polished performance from Ryan Lamont in his second fight, and he chalks up his first win. He's still undefeated. He gets a draw in his first bout, and now the stoppage victory in his second. You can see this is how it came about. He was just hitting Wilkins at will. It all started with that jab, that cobra-like jab, knocking the head back of Wilkins from the opening round. And this was the finish. A really good display. Look at that. Those shots just really rocking the head back.
It's off here tonight. 2 minutes 31 of the third round. Your referee calls a halt to the contest, awarding the victory by TKO to your fighter from the red corner, Ryan Lamont.